losing $56 trading Tesla. What's going on, guys? Welcome on into today's video. We have a trade recap on our hands, and we've got a loss on Tesla that I want to review. So we got into this trade around 10 a.m. Eastern time, I believe. No, let me just double check. Let's pull it back up. That might be Central Time. I believe my TSLA is currently set to Central Time, whereas my, yeah, it is. Whereas my trading view here is set to Eastern Time. I could change that, but I haven't for whatever reason. So I was watching Tesla, and I'm like, okay, that this time of day was the strongest stock on my list. And then what I decided to do was, okay, the next consolidation I'm interested, which was right here. And the breakout occurred at just around 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So I got on the breakout. I was looking for a roughly a 1.5 to 1. I moved my stop to underneath the breaking candle low. And at the time, it was a 2 to 1 on this, which did hit. But I originally had a stop loss under here, which I was looking for a 1.5 to 1, which is somewhere up here, roughly around 188.50. I ended up having a target around 188 when I entered the trade, or when I adjusted the trade once I got in. I was like, let me just double check here. I moved my stop up. I never moved my stop down. So I only risked half, or a little bit more than half of what I originally planned to risk, about $100 worst case scenario. And then what ended up happening was, if you look, we got wicked out. Now, technically, yeah, Tesla eventually went to the targets. It went above my targets by a good chunk. But if I zoom this in, okay, and I mark the low right here, that was undercut around 11:20, 11:25 a.m. by a couple of cents. So it undercut that breaking candle low, which is usually where my stop loss is when I take these breakout trades. Undercut it by an inch, and then went higher, came back, would have undercut it again by another inch, and then eventually went higher. So didn't really work. Not a big deal. That's kind of how it goes. And technically speaking, if I had left my original stop loss, which was underneath the bottom of that consolidation, which is my original plan and my original idea, it would have worked, but I would have been in the trade for like 4 hours or 3 hours or something like that. So I don't know. I'm not really trying to be in a momentum trade for 3 hours on a 5-minute time frame. So it didn't work the way I wanted it to work. The real trade, I think it was a little bit of FOMO, to be honest with you, because I did see the move earlier in the day right here when Tesla broke out over this level. Very big move. You got to understand, or I understand this too, but you got to understand that after, a big break like that, the chances of the next one working and the next one working diminish little by little, the higher you go up or down if you're playing the downside. So yeah, that was really it. We journal it, that's the deal. I have to say, there will be an update coming very, very soon where I'll log into all of the prop firm accounts and all that stuff, and I can show you guys where the current balances are and stuff. This one that I traded on is a 10K account that we are in phase 2. We're very, very close to getting funded. We're kind of honestly like a day or two away if things were to align. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow or whatever, but if just so happens I have open positions, if they all were to go up a little bit, hit take profits, we might be there. But once I get that, or maybe I won't get that, but then I'll use that as a good opportunity to kind of like reset where everything currently sitting at, how it all worked and all that stuff, and show you guys. But I'm recognizing that my current sizing on the 10K account, which I trade the stocks in, is my max risk is probably, or not probably, it's $100. I will not do more than $100. This means I'm able to lose, 10 plus. I would have to lose 10 plus trades in a row, all at $100 to lose the account. Now that I've made some profits, I've got a cushion, so I would have to lose like 14 in a row or something like that. So not in danger. But I compared it to my 25K account, which is now like 26 and change. And that one, I'm sizing way too small. So I have to increase my sizing to where I'm risking like $200 worst case. So those trades will be bigger. As of right now, because the two accounts are different sizes. So I'm trying to keep it similar on the percentage scale, because I'm recognizing that I'm kind of keeping all the sizing around this size or the same. And if I am, then I'm doing myself a disservice on that account. Whereas this one, I'm trading it where, the sizing that I've been trading it. So I'm gonna correct that, not correct that, but just make that little adjustment, and then this will change as we potentially have a trade copier soon. But I'm thinking we're a couple weeks out for that, so we'll see. That's the update. This is TradeZilla. I'll leave a link down below like always, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.